solve this question with the calculator too. So first of all, let me read the question. It says, so we are going to implement a basic calculator to evaluate the simple expression string. The expression string contains only non-negative integers, so plus, minus, multiplication, and division. The operators are the empty spaces, the division operators and the empty spaces. The integer division should truncate towards 0. Example is like this: 3 plus 2 times 2, then output should be 7. In the example 2, input contains 2 spaces and 3 divided by 2, we should return 1. And in the final example, the input contains several white spaces and also it contains plus and division. So 3 plus 5 divided by 2. So it calculates division first. So 5 divided by 2 equals 2 and 3 plus 2 equals 5, so it returns 5. And as a note, we can assume that the given expression is always valid, and we cannot use the eval built-in library function. Okay, let me take 2 minutes to come up with a solution. So uh, I'm considering two ways. One, so the two, five. Okay, just try the first option, scan the string. I think we can do both way. I can let, let me take more time. We need to tackle several small tasks. The first task is ignore void, and second is and also and more. So when the number 216 comes, we need to handle that. And also, so we are going to handle negative numbers also. So, okay, let's solve small problems. So first, we are going to ignore these spaces. I think so we can process the string and so we can keep on putting the letters to non-spaces array. For example, for in s if letter equals white space, then continue, then no spaces append. In this way, we can ignore the quiet spaces. Now, the array of no spaces is what we are looking at. And now I think we can handle two and more digit numbers. Let's say so. No, if is digit, then correct plus equal correct times 10 plus integer or letter is mm, now else. So we need to do two things. First, append the let's go to append the current number to array. So wait, we need to consider if the string is invalid, which means if the expressions like plus and minus comes first before numbers. Oh, we don't need to worry about that because we are sure that the given string is always valid, so it always comes like this: number expression. So we can simply add the so we can simply append the current number to array and current equals 0. And then array append uh, append the letter. And we have to we have to handle the case where we come to the end of the no spaces array. So we need to append the current number to the end of the array. So if letter in plus minus star slash 1 wait I think and range no spaces and range n I equals uh, no spaces of I or I equals n minus 1. We are going to append the current and then current becomes 0. Oh, wait. Mm, I think we should do this. So if current and if letter in it's better to write write this way. If letter is not digit, we append the current number and we reset the current and append the letter. Now the array is array contains expressions and numbers and each number might be two and more digit or the number in the array might be two and more digit numbers. I'd like to test the function now. So let's uh, use the run code button. So it's the standard out is 3 plus 2 times 2. Okay, looks good. But I want to try the 2 and more digits numbers. Okay, let's try this. Okay, it prints the expected standard out expected array. So it's okay. Now the task we need to tackle is calculation. I think this is it would be the main part of the question. Mm, now I think we can use stack to calculate multiplication and division earlier than plus and minus. And so we keep on changing the sign and we keep on appending the number to stack. Okay, let me show the how we are going to calculate the numbers. So let's say we are at the so let's use the example here. So we put 3 to 1 to the stack and plus now sign is still plus and 20. Now we are going to append 20 to the stack and we move the current number and the stack comes. Now sign becomes star and we keep on scanning. Now we are at number 2. Now since sign is star and the last number is 20 and the current number is 2, we multiply 20 by 2, so we get 40. And finally we sum up all the numbers 3, 6, 1. And I'd like to explain how to handle minus. So if sign equals minus, then we are going to append the negative number. So if the second element in the array is minus, when we come here, the sign is minus, and we move the pointer. Now we are going to put minus 20, and then we come here, and sign is star, and now 2 has come. Now we calculate minus 20 times 2, so we got 40. And we got the answer 3.281. So we can solve the question in this approach. Okay, let's start for uh, element in array. Okay, if the element is uh, plus minus star crash else, then we check the sign. If equals plus else, if sign equals plus, then append element. Else stack append minus element. And here sign equals element. Uh, and if sign equals negative minus, then we need to handle the case where sign equals star. Then so we pop it and uh, pop times element and else. Uh, so we are sure that the sign is division equals. Now stack append pop divided by element. And in that way we can append in that way we can fill the numbers in the stack. In the end, uh, ans equals sum of uh, stack. I'd like to check my hypothesis that this code works. So let's use the test case. This test case. Oh, okay. We calculate the string and compare that. So in the first iteration, sign equals, oh wait, in the beginning sign should be plus. Okay, cool. It prints the correct answer. Let's try another example which use the a bit complicated example. So let's say 60 divided by 20 times 2. Now it should return 6. Okay, now let's try negative number. Minus 102. No, uh, 60 divided by 20 minus 100. How about this? Okay, looks good. But I think we can, so we should handle the case where the number becomes negative and float. So let's say minus 3 divided. Oh wait, I think we don't need to handle the case because the the we are going to we are going to truncate the float towards 0. So we can handle the case where the number is negative as same as the number is positive. So we just can return answer here. Oh wait, no, but I was saying was wrong. So input is when input is 14 minus 3 divided by 2. Now the the number we are we are going to return should be 13 because 3 divided by 2 equals 1. Okay, I think so. Let's use this example to walk through the code. So element is in the beginning 14 and we are going to append 14. In the second iteration, element becomes minus, so sign becomes minus. Now the third iteration, the element is 3. So the sign is minus, so we are going to append 3, minus 3. And now the element is division, so we put, so the sign is slash. Now 2 comes in the end. Sign is division, so pop is minus 3. So minus 3 divided by 2 is minus 1. Um, uh, so popped is, we are going to print the popped number. Now let's run the code with this example. Okay, popped equals 3. And element is 2. Minus 3 divided by 2 is minus 2 in Python. So, okay, let's do it. If is less than 0, minus divided by element minus and else we just append the number. Okay, let's try the code. No, I wrote too many parentheses. Mm, wait, maybe I made a mistake. Now popped L popped is minus 3. Element is 2. Okay, let's print here. 3 divided by so 3 divided by 2. Okay, how about this? Math. Math raw. Okay, at least we can pass this test case. Okay. Okay, we passed all the test cases. I was a bit confused about the last case that the when the number becomes a negative float. But anyway, I made it. Thanks for watching.